and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
I'm Branson Quirke.
Wow, Branson, from behind the camera to in front of the camera. What a trajectory.
I know. I told you before, when everybody says no, then I come to the desk.
Yes,
That's what happens.
yes.
It means we're very desperate today.
Oh, God.
That's what it means.
So Charlie Cotton is out today, but our amazing producer Branson is here filling in, and he's the one that usually is combing through the comments, but someone else is doing that today.
Yes.
Branson gets to be in the hot seat.
Tony's our guy here.
Shout out
going through the
Tony.
comments.
Tony's going through your comments. So just remember, folks, we are live. So any comments you have to add about any of the stories, don't forget to send us a line. And let us know what you think about Branson. Should we have him on again?
Please be nice. Please. I've seen your comments
Tear
before.
him to shreds.
Please be
no,
nice.
just kidding. All right, a lot of topics to go over today, guys. Megan Fox has welcomed her baby with Machine Gun Kelly, but there's been a lot of drama over this birth of this baby.
To say the least.
Yeah, so we'll get
say
into
the
that. Another family that has totally crumbled. Linda Hogan, Brooke Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Nick, like that whole family, they do not even speak anymore. Linda had posted a very tearful video, and her daughter Brooke is responding. It's ugly.
I'm sorry. The family's a hot mess.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Totally.
That's just my opinion. It's a mess.
We'll get more into your opinions today, Branson. I can't wait to hear them. Can't wait to hear
You need
them.
to be careful.
No, you're fine. And lastly, Will Smith, he's got a new album, and wow, there are some songs in there that talk about Chris Rock and the Oscar slap. It is juicy.
I'm surprised it took this long.
Yeah,
It-
me
it-
too.
this took
It
a
has
while.
been like what, over
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And again, guys, for those just joining now, we are live. So please drop us your comments. Usually Branson's combing through those. Today he's up here. You get to see him.
And again, I've seen your comments before when I'm coming through.
Yes.
So again, please be nice.
But don't worry, Tony's coming through the comments today.
Yeah.
So drop us a line. Starting out with Megan Fox, some good news. She finally gave birth with her baby that she was expecting with her ex, Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly announced it on social media. He posted a photo with their first child. It just shows, I believe, the baby's foot or
Yes.
hand. It doesn't
Yes.
show like the baby's face. But he captioned the post saying, "She's finally here, our little celestial seed." Didn't say the name, but he did reveal that the either son or daughter was born yesterday.
So we don't know the gender.
We don't know the
do not.
gender.
Okay.
Some people are like making guesses. We don't know for sure. However, we know that they're not together, right? So it is kind of a good sign that he obviously is with the baby. We weren't sure, because things were so bad between them. We had done a story saying that Megan wanted nothing to do with him, didn't want him in her life. Obviously, they were expecting a baby together. He clearly was there with the kids. So
Yeah.
it seems like, they're okay. They're on cordial terms at least. But Brian Austin Green posted a scathing DM that he received from MGK. And basically, MGK was telling Brian to stop asking when the baby was going to be born, telling him he messed with the wrong guy.
I think we should read this out verbatim.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So the DM from MGK to Brian Austin Green, the quote is, he says, "Stop asking when our child is going to be born. You, the feds, quit calling TMZ."
Oh,
So
boy.
TMZ got a bit of a shout out there too, and focus on that apology. You owe me for speaking my name in public. You chose the wrong one to F with, Mr. Child Actor. Go back to cereal commercials.
Oh, boy.
Is he like an actor, like as a kid?
Yes.
I'm too young for this.
90210. Actually, did you see the new show, Running Point, with Kate Hudson?
I've heard of it. I did not watch it.
He's in that too.
Okay.
I mean, Brian Austin Green was like everyone's crush,
Mm.
like back in the day. I think maybe still is, but
Mhm.
look, he's moved on. He has a fiance,
Mhm.
Sharna,
Mhm.
who she also entered the chat too. torching MGK,
Yes.
standing by her man. Do you want to read that
We
one?
have that quote as well. So she came out, she posted an Instagram story, and it's important to know that she did delete this Instagram story, but we got the screenshot. So she said, LOL, that was about the equivalent of a dog pissing on its territory, making it known it's back in the area. So eloquently
Oof.
put too. Bravo. And then she posted another story, very lengthy. We can't read all this out, about co-parenting
Right.
and how healthy it is to have a healthy co-parenting relationship. Basically.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds so messy because look, Brian Austin Green does share children with his ex, Megan Fox. So, him maybe asking about when the baby is born is probably him needing to know, their co-parenting schedule. Like, is he going to have to take the kids for certain days? For MGK to just lash out, I feel is like unreasonable. Yeah, if this was your ex-husband that she maybe has no connection with, I could see maybe why he would be a little bit like, bro, move on.
Yeah.
But they share kids together. And in fact, MGK should be on good terms with Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
They should work it out.
I truly believe, because I have friends who have had babies and they were split up when they had the baby. Similar situation. I mean, not as similar to this.
Yeah.
But they ended up getting back together shortly after the baby was born.
Oh, wow.
Even though so many people didn't think that was even possible.
Yeah.
So my theory is,
You think MGK and Megan are going to reconcile?
this baby is gonna bring them together like
Wow,
no
hot
other.
take.
I that's my opinion on it. The fact that he was in the room, that's a special moment, a life coming into the world, their
Yeah.
first baby together.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Wow,
people were worried.
Branson.
People were worried that she was gonna take him back, right? For a while.
Yeah, because she apparently has like a habit of taking him back. It's like one of those toxic relationships where it's like you break up, you get back together, you break up,
Right.
you get back together. What do you guys think? Do you think MGK and Megan will get back together now that their baby is born? And whose side are you on, Brian's or MGK? I want to know who you think also would win a fight between those two, because it seems
a
like
good
it's going to
question.
come down to brawls.
I think they're very
soon.
similar weight class.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Moving on to Brooke Hogan. Oh my God, the Hogan family is just like so bad. It is in like just disarray.
Well, just to begin to start this off, earlier this week, Linda Hogan, the ex-wife of Hulk Hogan,
Who
posted.
everyone knows. Like, did you
Yes.
watch their reality show back in the day?
I did not.
Okay,
No,
it
I'm
was-
too young. I was
yeah.
born in '99, so I
oh
don't
my
know what
God, I
that might
can't do
mean.
this. I
Yeah.
can't do this.
1999.
Do you know the Spice Girls?
Yes, of course. of
Okay,
course,
okay.
yes.
Well, the Hogans, they had like a very famous reality show back in the day, kind of similar to like the Osbournes. So like everyone knew this family so well. Obviously, Hulk is like
Yeah.
super famous, but like everyone loved and knew this family, and like to see where they've come since then is so
Right.
sad.
Well, so Linda posted a video earlier this week, a very tearful video, and just to give you this, man, this video was very hard to watch, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
It was
Just to
sad.
give you several points from this video, she was very kind of disheveled, looking at her camera. She said, and I wrote these down, that she had just gotten Botox, that she got bruises on her face because they didn't do it right. There was a couple marks on her face there. She said that her family is the worst mess. Her kid, Brooke Hogan, her daughter, will not allow her to see her kids. She didn't even know the kids were born a couple years ago. She hasn't talked to Brooke for over 7 years, almost 8 years.
Ugh.
She called Hulk Hogan out by name, called him Terry. I totally forgot his name was Terry,
Yeah,
by the way. And then called him a liar, called him a sex addict as well, which I think we can all, assume that's, we've seen Hulk Hogan for years, but I don't know. This was tough to watch. And then going forward, just today or last night, her daughter, Brooke Hogan, responded with a statement saying that still to this day, I face constant ridicule for those poor decisions of others. I've watched others benefit financially off my suffering and embarrassment caused by their selfish behavior. And she also said that her mother has done horrible things to her growing up, and that this is mild compared to what she's witnessed for the greater portion of her life.
It's so sad to see this family. Like, I know like every family has problems, and obviously, after the reality show, the whole relationship between Linda and Hulk had ended in divorce. But like it just shows you that like you can love a family so much and like root for them, but like at the end of the day, we don't really know what's going on behind closed doors, and
Right.
it's so sad that like no one's really speaking to each other, and no one
Right.
really has anything nice to say about each other.
And she said that, and Brooke said that growing up, specifically, she was extremely verbally and mentally abused, and also mentioned that sometimes it turned physical as well.
Horrible.
So that's terrible. We know that, Brooke both doesn't talk to Hulk and Linda, so that's completely estranged. But hey, we can at least hope that, Brooke's happy right now.
Yeah, and you know
us.
what? Maybe one day they'll all reconcile, or maybe not. Maybe it's healthier to not. I don't
Or
know.
another reality show.
Oh gosh,
I
that would
think
be
Bravo,
crazy.
get on this.
Yeah, wow. I feel like you're too young to know this too, but did you know Brooke Hogan had a singing career for a hot second?
No, and honestly, I didn't even know who Brooke was until
Oh my
until I
God.
started working at TMZ. We took a celebrity test, and I
Oh yeah,
failed
to
that.
get a job here, you guys take a celebrity
Yeah.
test of like photos and you have to say who they are, right?
Exactly. I failed the Kim Kardashian test on that.
What? You didn't
There
know
was
who
a
Kim
couple
Kardashian
Hogans in there.
was?
No. I got Kim.
Oh.
But the others, like Scott, all those others, Chloe.
Oh my
failed.
gosh, Branson.
Hogans were in there too.
They
I
were?
failed a couple of those.
Who else was in there?
I know that Brooke was in there. Now looking back, Brooke
Wow.
was in that test, and I got it wrong.
Well, you still got the job.
So, yeah.
Look at you. And now
I was on
from
Google searching quickly during the test, so I got it.
Oh, okay. We need to review your
I think
application.
I'm giving out too much.
Moving on to our final story, and don't forget to drop us a line, guys. We are going to be getting to your comments shortly. Will Smith is confronting Chris Rock Oscar slap on his new album. So he dropped a new album, which is based on a true story, came out today. And it's his first full-length solo project in 20 years.
Really?
And it immediately gets into the Chris Rock slap.
Yes.
So on the album's opening song, International Barbershop Day, which is featuring Jazzy Jeff and B. Simone, it kicks off with the line, Will Smith is canceled.
Right.
So
and then,
he's like leaning into this. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you're
yes, and then from there, it's just riffing and gossip about Smith. One of the lines is, "Who the F Will Smith think he is? I ain't gonna ever forgive him for that stuff he did." And then it goes on to be a mention of the Chris Rock slap, saying, "I heard he down bad. I heard he won the Oscar but had to give it back." And they only made him do that because he's black. Obviously, we know he did not have to give his Oscar
Right,
back.
right.
So.
Oh my gosh. And the song also talks about, him defending his wife, because that's why the slap happened. And so it mentions that as well. It says, "You wish you had a Jada Pinkett next to you. Him and Jada both crazy. Girl, what you talking about? You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth." I
love
like
how
that.
they included that.
Yeah,
They
I
had
mean,
to.
look, it's his truth. I definitely think it's like totally fair game to talk about it in a song. It kind of makes me feel like he's trying to look like the victim
Mhm.
rather than like taking accountability, which I think Will did take accountability at the time where he was like, it was wrong, all that kind of stuff. But then here
did.
it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a little bit, I mean, I guess it's his side, but it
Mhm.
also makes his side look like we like he wants people to know why he did it, or
Right.
like what people were saying about him and how that
Yeah.
could be hurtful. Look, totally fair game to use it, but I don't know if Chris Rock's gonna like this very much.
No, and I definitely think Chris Rock will at least clap back at this at some point. And there was another line too with Will Smith. He says, "Took a lot. I'm back on top. Y'all gonna have to get acclimated. Won't stop my shit. Still hot, even though I won't get nominated." So, and
It's
also
giving Kanye a little bit.
absolutely. And
don't
as
know.
we know, Will Smith is banned from all Academy events
Right.
for 10 years.
Right.
Does that mean that you can't even get nominated?
No, so he
during
can
that
get
time?
nominated. He
Okay.
just can't be there.
There's no way that they would even nominate then. That's too awkward, isn't
But
it?
what if it's like an amazing performance
True.
they can't
You
ignore?
can't ignore it. You can't
Then
ignore
that's
it.
like discrimination a little bit, or
Well,
bias.
honestly, this is always going to follow him for the rest of his
For sure. But I do think like when you Google Will Smith, what do you think comes up first? Do you think it's a slap?
Yes,
kind of
the
feel
slap.
I kind of feel like it's still Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I mean, of course, but I mean, in terms of Google searches, if
Yeah.
I'm searching about Will Smith, I guarantee you if I went on my phone right now,
It would
slap
say
would be
the
the
slap.
first thing.
He also
And-
just got a street named after him, like
Did he?
in Philly.
Oh, okay.
I think it was named after him. He got some kind of like,
Uh-huh.
award thing or whatever in Philly because of obviously he's like the most famous person to come out of Philly.
Yeah.
And do you remember the song from Fresh Prince? Oh no,
Again,
Branson.
born in 1999, everybody. So I did not watch that.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Oh no, I
Oh,
didn't know this.
oh no, Branson.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But honestly, I love Will Smith. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I think that we've moved past this. It will follow him the rest of his life. But I'm a big supporter of Will. In all honesty, I think he just had a bad moment at that time. So I don't know.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you moved past this or?
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it. But
Okay.
I also wonder, but I still think like Chris Rock,
Mhm.
he doesn't need to be over it. I can see why he wouldn't be over it. But as like a member of the public, I'm kind of over it.
This is the final straw, I think. In this
Yeah,
whole thing. This
totally.
has to be. It's the end, the closure.
All right, moving on to the comments. Do you want to read out the comments?
Sure.
Branson?
Okay, here we go. On the other side here. On the Megan Fox story, the Purple said MGK is a weirdo. I would take Brian Austin Green over MGK any day.
Yeah.
Honestly, I agree. He's a more attractive dude. You want to do the next one?
Sure. Marcy P said, just happy baby is healthy and happy, and hopefully Megan will find peace eventually with MGK. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's a start, right?
I think within the
him
next
posting
week,
the photo.
she'll find this piece.
Oh,
That's my
boy.
opinion.
Future Looks Bright said, the child will either make them stronger and reconcile, or it will tear them apart, and the kid will suffer as a consequence.
I
That's
cannot
super
wait
sad.
to see this kid growing up and just everything that this kid will be involved in. And you never know. Maybe he'll become a rapper, a singer, an actor, an actress. We don't know the gender yet.
Totally. Maybe in the industry, just like his famous parents.
Mm-hmm.
For the Hogan drama story, Justin Harris said, love watching the Hulk Hogan show back on MTV. Yeah, it was iconic. Sad to think those were the good years in the 2000s.
I love the 2000s. I
Wow,
still
finally
watch,
something Branson can talk about.
I love 2000 sitcoms. That's all I watch.
Oh, what's your
Every
favorite show?
Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh,
King
wow.
of Queens.
Okay.
Seinfeld's a little more 90s.
Wow.
But I watch those. It's like my routine before I go to bed.
No Disney Channel or Nickelodeon for
Actually,
you?
I've been watching I've been watching Good Luck Charlie. And
Oh, I
Disney
love
Channel
Good Luck
movies.
Charlie.
Me and my girlfriend like to watch that before we go to sleep.
Oh, how cute.
So
Are you living with your girlfriend?
No.
Oh, are we ready to
I'm not
make
ready
that
for
step?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm in
no.
my
I
20s
hope she's not
still.
watching this.
That is what happens in your 30s, in my opinion.
Wow. So then why be in a relationship?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Another comment here on the Will Smith.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Will Smith. Yes. I don't even know how to say this name. I'm sorry.
Gersolian. Thanius.
My first live show. Whoop whoop. I'm African. Parentheses Nabian. Or Nam. I cannot say that. I'm so
Namibian?
sorry. Born in 1990, but still watch Fresh Prince.
Love it.
Well, that
Thank you
makes
so
one of us.
much. I
I
love that
haven't
this
seen
is
it.
your first live show. Welcome, welcome. A couple miscellaneous comments we have here. Joanne
Oh.
Stonebarger said, you go, Branson.
Thank
Wow,
you. Thank you. That's
Branson.
probably the one good comment Tony left
No,
out.
you're
All of them.
fine. It's so cute to see you like a little nervous.
I'm
Are your
definitely
palms
nervous.
sweaty?
Well, I do live shots, but
Oh,
it's a
that's
lot
true.
different than this. This is different. You know,
Yeah.
different environment here.
Well, you're
much
doing great, Branson. We're all
Right
rooting
on.
for you. David Zaldivar said, go Dodgers. Yeah, go Dodgers.
I think it just opened the opening game.
Yeah,
right?
uh-huh.
Okay.
MIA said, Charlie, I need that shirt. Way to represent. Favorite Dodger, LFGD. Do you know
Sorry,
what that
I'm
stands
an
for?
Angels fan, but
Oh, I like Angels too, actually.
what does that mean? What's LFGD?
Let's effing go Dodgers.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. Again, Angels fan. I live next to the stadium in Anaheim.
Wait, Branson, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Gilroy, the garlic capital, near San Jose, Monterey, California. If you know
Okay.
where that is.
That's like Northern California.
Moved
Yeah.
here a couple years ago.
So why are you an Angels fan?
Because I live next to the stadium. How could I not be a fan?
Wow.
Why I live
Okay.
next.
Okay. Look, I root for California and everything. So I'm fine with Angels. I'm fine with Dodgers.
I do have both hats though, so I do kind of play both sides sometimes.
Favorite Dodger, I would say Freeman.
Okay.
He has a beautiful wife.
Okay.
He was like the MVP during the World
What it is
Series.
with MLB players have the most beautiful wives.
They definitely
do.
They
Livy
definitely
Dunn being not wives, but girlfriend.
do. Who's your famous girl crush, Branson?
Girl crush. Good question. Probably Sydney Sweeney. I know it's basic.
Oh, okay.
So
I
when
mean, she's
saw-
hot.
when I saw that she was having maybe some trouble in paradise recently. I've been
You thought about kicking your girlfriend to the curb?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I am the reason that Sydney Sweeney is having trouble.
Oh gosh, Branson, what is your girlfriend saying? I'm gonna slide into her DM and be like,
she's not watching. She's
girl,
not watching.
it's trouble in paradise with your man over here.
Oh man.
All right, well, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And Branson, well done. We are so proud of you at the TMZ podcast. You crushed it. And have a great weekend. You guys, wait, quickly, what are you doing over the weekend?
Over the weekend, Disneyland tomorrow.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm so jealous of you.
Better salt and straw.
Oh, I love salt and straw.
Love it.
Post all the pics. Everyone go follow Branson on Insta. What's your Insta?
At Branson Quirke.
Wow. Quirke, right?
Quirke. How about you? What are you doing over the weekend?
No plans. Just
Okay.
being lame.
Chilling out.
Going to the beach.
Hanging with the cats.
Yes, absolutely. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll catch you Monday.
Bye.